Hello children of the universe and welcome back to my channel Makeup and Science. My name is Darky and today I am showing you 3 looks, 1 palette, first impressions of the second palette from the legendary Diversa collection by Oden's Eye, Giant Wolves. So Giant Wolves was done in collaboration with Annette from Annette's Makeup Corner. So this is what the palette looks like. And this is how the inside looks. So it's like a storybook. You got the mirror on the side there, and you have 8 mattes and 4 shimmers, and one of those shimmers is a multi-chrome in the bottom there. So I'll just put up some swatches and tell you about the inspiration behind the palette. So straight from the website, we have the Giant Wolves eyeshadow palette from the legendary Diversa collection is our first attempt at bringing out a product with our beloved beauty YouTuber Annette's Makeup Corner. The eyeshadow palette she designed is inspired by the giant wolves in Norse ancient mythology. Annette has Norwegian heritage, and we wanted to celebrate our shared cultural heritage by creating the Giant Wolves palette. The main inspiration comes from the 2 wolves that eat the moon and the sun in Norse mythology, thus making the night dark and the day bright. Annette picked murky and sultry blues, purples and greens in different finishes to represent the bright day colors and sensual night colors, perfect for those who love more deep and multi-dimensional eyeshadow colors. So the colors, 12 colors, including 3 different textures. 7 matte eyeshadows, 4 shimmer eyeshadows, and 1 multi-chrome eyeshadow. Yeah, sorry, I said 8. The white one at the top is a shimmer. So, Astral, golden shimmer eyeshadow. It's like a white goldy shimmer and it goes really beautifully. You'll see it in 2 of the looks. Flair is a golden green shift shimmer eyeshadow like scarab beetles. I would describe it as an olive shimmer, and I really like it. Antipode is an olive green matte eyeshadow. Annihilation is a pure black matte eyeshadow. It's actually a really lovely black shadow. Scald is a blue purple shimmer like twinkling stars in the night sky. This is like a black based shimmer or duochrome. Desolate is a grey matte eyeshadow with slight green tone. It's definitely like a deep green tone. Howling is a brown eyeshadow with purple hues. Yeah, it's like a warm dark purple. It's a nice like sort of plummy colour. Hearty is a super shiny grey blue shimmer eyeshadow. Ablaze is a violet matte eyeshadow. I might put it closer to fuchsia than violet. Anyway, Cosmos is a dark blue grey matte eyeshadow. Yes, it's actually slightly purplish. Eternal is a sea blue multi-chrome eyeshadow. Multiple shifts in pink, blue, brown, depending on the lighting and angle. Brown. Okay, that's interesting. And Azure, Klein blue matte eyeshadow. Yes, it's very lovely. Light blue eyeshadow, very intense pigmented. Actually, all the shadows, like matte shadows, are very deeply pigmented, but they also blend out really fantastic. They blend well together, and the shimmers work wonderfully on top as well. There's never any creasing. I've not experienced any creasing at all, and I wear them for hours, like all day. It is hot, it is sweaty, it's not budging. Very good longevity on these eyeshadows. I have not had any issues with them at all. They've been fantastic. So yeah, I guess without any further ado, I will show you 3 looks I made with it. I guess to round everything up, I don't have anything negative to say about the palette. I'm just really happy that I have invested in this collection, and I'm really enjoying Oden's Eye, formula, and how good they are. And I'm really sorry for the noise in the background. So yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the video. Hello and welcome to look number 1. So I started off with doing Pink Honey texture hold on my eyebrows and using the Sigma eye primer in the color Ignite for my eyes. And this is the scarf that came with the Giant Wolves palette. And I wore it as a scarf today. It's actually really lovely, but I'm not used to wearing scarves. So I'm starting off with Antipode in my crease. It's a really lovely browny olive color and works as a neutral for me. What I love about these colors is that they are all very well pigmented, so you can put them straight on primer and you get a very deep, strong color that's true to pan, but you can blend it out very sparingly and it doesn't look gappy. And also these colors work wonderfully together, that you can blend them together and create great like color gradients and like combinations of colors. So like if you want to combine pink and blue, you will get a purple. And that's pretty much the basic shape that I'm going for with the eye look. Then I'm going in with Desolate, which is a nice warm deep green color, and I'm just using this color to like put it into the crease and just add some more green to the look. So I really wanted to do like a neutral olive look because I am an olive toned person and I have hazel eyes, so they're quite brown in the center and then quite green through the rest of the iris, and this eye look really represents my eye color, my skin color, and even the lipstick I use later on. So I'm just going in now with Annihilation. It's a really fantastic matte black, and I'm just using this to deepen the crease, just to help add definition and make the lid pop out more. Now I'm just going to go in with Flair. This is a really wonderful golden olive shimmer and it just complements the look so well. I really love how Annette did this color story, and I think there's a lot of colors here that go really well in combination and you can create a lot of beautiful looks together. Now I'm just blending with Desolate, the green, just to make the transition between the shimmer and the colors. And just going back in with the fluffy brush, no extra product to help blend out those edges. Finishing the look off with Astral. It's a really lovely white base topper with gold flecks going through it, and it marries well with Flair and the more yellowy greeny tones of the palette. Also, I've sort of used this to help just with like transition, because there's no transition color in this palette, but this type of topper shimmer can work well to transition to more neutral skin color. And just going back in with Antipode just to get those colors blending together nicely. And that's the final look that I'm going with. I actually forgot to put foundation on, so I'm wearing contour, bronzer, blush, highlighter, and lipstick is Proper Beauty in the color Fighter. And here is look number 2. So I've started off with the Sigma primer and some honey glue in my eyebrows. Now I'm going in with the color Ablaze. It's a beautiful hot fuchsia pink. It is described as a violet, but violet's a deep purpley blue, not a hot pink, so interesting wording. For this look, I really wanted to test out Eternal, which is the multi-chrome in the palette, because it is a pink to blue shift with some gold shimmer in it. I do believe it would look better if I did just like a whole pink eye or a whole blue eye, but I just wanted to do one look, and that's why I did this split hollow eye using the multi-chrome. But yeah, you get to see how the multi-chrome works on top of 2 different colors. So this is the blue azure, and it looks really well. I mean, it looks beautiful both ways. And you get to see how it shifts on the eye. So I'm just mapping out the shape that I want, and then really taking my time to blend between the 2 colors. So in this look, I've cut out a lot of blending. Like, there's so much going back and forth between all the colors that I use, just to make sure that the gradient is a pretty well worked out one. And that's pretty much the final base color and shape I'm going with. And now I'm going in with Eternal, the multi-chrome. And you can see there how much the shift appears on camera. So my finger, it looks quite blue with like a golden tone, but then when it goes onto the eye, it's a heavily pink with a golden shimmer. So all of these shimmers, I believe they work best with finger, but I am able to use the brush to make it more accurate, like more defined look. But for that intensity, finger is best. I might try with NYX glitter glue next time, but yeah, I think these are quite soft, sort of wet formulas, and they work really well on their own. Have a bit of fallout with Astral, just because I probably put way too much on the brush, and the brush just does not work as well as the finger. So going in now with Cosmos. So Cosmos is the violet color. It's like a bluey purple, and I'm just using that to deepen the crease and add some more definition and gradient to the overall eye look. And it's really just helped make the lid pop out more. And now for the pink side, I'm using Howling. So Howling's a really lovely burgundy color. It's like a reddy, deep pink purple, and I really look forward to like doing this pink and burgundy color on its own with Eternal, and not having the blue there, because I think it'll look really sultry and delicious. So follow me on Instagram if you want to see that look coming up in the future. And I'm just going back in with the Ablaze brush to blend and connect all those colors together. You can sort of see when I turn my head how the different colors show up in the multi-chrome. So again, I'm using Astral as my like neutral outer crease color to blend out. And this is the final look. I think it's really pretty. I just think for me personally, pinks and blues don't suit my skin tone the best, but this would look really lovely on like a cool toned or like a pink toned person. So yeah, I used for this lip Her Magic. Okay, so we're on to look number 3. I know I look absolutely horrendous, but it's been very hot. So it's not as hot as yesterday. Yesterday was like 44 degrees, obviously Celsius, which is like 110 Fahrenheit. Anyway, today's very humid, so even though it's cooler, it is very humid. So I'll try and make myself look better later, but right now I look Chaise, and I'm just going to put some eye primer on and we can start the look. So every look that I've done previous using the legendary Diversa collection was using the Sigma primer, but I wanted to try it on my usual Kaleidos tone activator primer because, well, this is what I have been using normally, and Sigma was very new, so like I haven't used Sigma with any other brand. I've only used it with Oden's eyes so far, and I want to see if it performs any differently. And I'm sorry if you can hear whatever that noise is in the background. Also, I want to warn you from now, I'm sorry if you can hear clicks from mice, mouses, and keyboards, and meowing from cats, because everyone's home, it's Sunday, and yeah. All right, let's get started. I want to try use colors I haven't used in this palette yet, which really only leaves me with 3. So I haven't used Annihilation, Skull, or Hattie yet. So I was thinking of doing like just a smoky eye look. Yeah. I'm going to start off by using black eyeliner to sort of create the smudge on the base. And I have found the Sigma eye pencil to be really good for smudging. I actually don't like using this just as a normal eyeliner. I find it too creamy and soft, but it's good for blending out and using as a base. So this one's like a wind up, but it also has a sharpener at the end, so you can sharpen it if you want a more defined look. But I'm not looking for definition, I'm looking for messiness. So where did I learn this from? Did I learn it from someone, or did I just do it myself? That's it. No, I think like I was doing smoky eyes before, but then when I was getting trained to use Youngblood makeup, like how old was that, like 19, 20 maybe? No, it was about 12, 13 years ago. They said to put like a black eyeliner base and then smudge it out and then put your colors on top. And pretty much I just showed them how I do a smoky eye that way, and she was really impressed. Anyway, trying to create the shape I want. I'm actually going to go into the bottom line as well and just blend that black out. And then from here, pretty much using the same brush, I'm just going to go in with Annihilation, which was that black eyeshadow, and go on top, and that creates a nice strong black base. And then you just use the brush and sort of blend it up so it has a gradient. So I didn't say what brush I was using. I'm actually just using an angled liner brush, just a very thin one, and this is my old one from Youngblood that I pretty much reserve for using with black eyeliner in this manner. The other brushes I have shaped like this, I don't use for this technique. I use it just for, you know, like eyeliner stuff, but it's usually like with multi-chromes or something, putting the multi-chrome on top of the black eyeliner compared to using this. So this is my dirty black one, and I think that's sort of the basic shape I'm going for. I'm going to do this eye and then come back. Okay, so that's both eyes, and then I'm going to add with a different brush. Okay, so I think this is a good sort of in between. So this is the more fluffy side all over, but this one's a bit more angled and slightly more dense. I'm going to use this so I can pack on the base and then blend up and out a little bit. So just a little bit more of the Annihilation. So the other thing that's I'm experimenting with is the white backdrop. And to be honest, I don't think I like it. I think I need to go back to using black. Also, I think it's like a detriment that, you know, I don't have the best equipment, so quality is not the best, but, you know, that's the thing about being a beginner, you're not going to have the best of stuff. But, you know, tell me down below, do you like my videos with the black background, or does the white look good? And as you can see here, I haven't added any extra. I just put the stuff on the base and I'm blending out to the edge. And because obviously black is very intense, you don't want a lot, and you want to really blend that out into the skin as much as you can, like make it really fade nicely. So go slowly and you know, take your time, use little bits of product at a time, and hopefully you're happy with the gradient you make. This is one of the harder sort of looks to do, but we're going to go over with shimmer and hopefully, you know, it looks good. Otherwise, you can use a different color. So you can start off, you know, with step 1 using the black base and blending it out with the brush. And then you can use a different color to put on top and blend outwards. So I used to do it with like purple a lot, and green. I love a black green gradient. It's my favorite type of smoky eye. And now I'm going to be experimenting with what's in this palette. Okay, so I think that's the base, like the black base I want to go with. In all honesty, I have not done this technique for a very long time because, you know, getting new products, I've been experimenting a lot with different colors and different techniques in the past couple of years. So I hope this looks good in the end. I'm just going to check out Hati and Skull, and I'll show you what they look like on the skin. Okay, so the deeper topper color is Skull, and the very translucent topper is Hati. So I think I'm going to start off with Skull and see how that goes. Because I've noticed these shadows work well without glitter glue, I'm going to try with the finger first and just see what happens. It's picked up on the finger. It's like a gunmetal purple, and very sultry. I actually like this. I think I'm always doing such complex like color mixtures these days that I haven't had the chance to appreciate more basic color combos and styles. So yeah, I'm just gonna make it more opaque. I might drag it out a bit. So the thing about smoky eyes, they're like artistically messy. So don't worry too much about being neat and tidy. And obviously I'm going to clean up later with, you know, primer, concealer, all that sort of stuff. So it's going to be a little bit more cut. Okay. And that's very cool. All right, go to the other side. So yep, that's smoky eyes for you. Look like a total panda mess. But trust me, it all comes together in the end. All right, now I want to put Hati. Do I want that in the inner corner? You know what, I might actually do my base first and then come back to do the lighter colors so they don't mix together. Okay, so I've done primer, foundation, contour, bronzer, blush, and I'm going to finish off. And I'm so badly color matched right now. Usually I mix so I can get the right skin tone, and this time I was too lazy and it's very noticeable. Anyway, yes, I'm going to do the under eye area, so I'm just going to go in with the black and smoke it out a bit more. Just going in with eyeshadow. This is a very nice black, actually. And you can see I'm not really getting any fallout from these shadows at all. Only once did I have fallout, but that was because I had way too much product on my brush. That's user error, not product. And now I'm gonna wipe this brush off a little bit on my towel and try go in with Skull, which is the dual chrome. So it's got like blue and purple. I don't think you'll be able to see the purple. But yeah, it's blue and purple, and I'm just gonna go with that on the bottom lid. And I'm just going to use the clean side of this brush, which is the Spectrum B09. And I'm going to blend the edges out so it looks nice and smoky. Yep, so that's pretty much the desired effect there. Okay, so now I'm going to get Hearty, which is the last shade in the palette, and I'm going to use my pinky finger so it'll go well with Skull because it is a purple in it as well. It's like a whitish shimmer, and I'm going to go right on the inner corner there. It's actually quite amazing how well these two colors marry together. I'm just going to do the other eye. You know what? I'm going to see how this changes if I change the background. Okay, I think that is so much better. Okay, I don't know, my screen's showing one color. It's just not true to color. But anyway, at least it's not, the white balance is better. Anyway. I am happy with that, I think. So I'm going to finish off. I'm going to use, I think, Soul Body highlighter. So this is like a champagne-y rosy gold. And I'm going to put it up here to sort of blend it out. Yeah, I'll just use this Morphe brush just to finish the look off, because it's a bit more of like a natural skin tone, and that will give the eyeshadow look something to blend into. Yeah, and there we go, we have a shimmery, sparkly black smoky eye. So I'll see you on the other side. And this here is the finished look. I actually like how it came out. It's a very nice, yeah, shimmery smoky eye. So what's on my lips is Proper Beauty in Driven. It's like a dark neutral brown, maybe a little bit of a purpley undertone. Anyway, I like it. I think it goes well with the look. You can see that highlighter. Damn. I'm wearing earrings from Notchi, and yes, I've done mascara using the Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High in waterproof, and my usual Maybelline Hyper Sharp Wing eyeliner. And for the waterline, I've used Colourpop's Silver Crème Gel Liner called Kicker. Yes. Very nice. Anyway. And that is it for look 3. I hope you enjoyed watching this first impressions of the Giant Wolves palette. Also have already done the Hummingbird palette, which was before this. I'll leave it linked down below. Also, I will be having the 3rd palette from the legendary Diversa collection, which is Red Dragon, and that'll be coming up shortly in the future. So if you enjoyed this video, please click the like button down below, consider subscribing, and leave us a comment. See you next time on Makeup and Science. Bye!